What's goody? It's your boy TJ Smooth, and welcome back to College Football 27. We're on the Headset Dynasty. This Middle Tennessee, and this time we taking on Kennesaw State. Now, this is one of my friends that we're playing against right now, and I kind of messed up and thought that this was the week I was supposed to be on autopilot, but apparently that's next week and not this week. Even though I kept telling y'all Kennesaw State is one of my friends, and then we played Florida Atlantic, Florida International. It's one of the two. And kind of messed up, but I wanted to go to AP then, and I'm already here right now. So as you can see, I can't even recruit this week. So L on my part, and now it's crazy because the guy, me and Kennesaw State is actually going for the same QB right now, which is also kind of crazy. So we need to beat him today, because I don't want this man getting the only quarterback I'm getting. So without further ado, we about to get it popping. He got on the white with the owl wings on the side. That's kind of clean. I want to wear something a little different. I want like we got like an all blue. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get it popping one time for the one time. And you know what? Let's make it a true blue game. Here we go. Owls versus Blue Raiders. Let's get it.
Glad to have you with us from Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
The Middle Tennessee head coach told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Owls offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. On the run, it's Morgan. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. Maybe some room here. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The option look. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Keeps it on the option. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll keep it again on the option. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On the draw, it's Morgan. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Collins. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Middle Tennessee's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're...
There's some room. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shaw. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Now the play fake. And now they've lost the ball down here. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the delay, it's Martin. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Morgan. Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. We reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top as we get a look at the stats. To see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Scanning the field, it's Collins. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback keep. Nice move to pick up. Oh, he's still got more. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. This time he wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Gary. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. The run inside. It's Morgan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now on 2nd down. On the option. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Goes high to pull it in. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Here comes the option.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Morgan. And he runs it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. The short hands, it's Lacey. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They believe they can run right here. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the delay, it's Martin. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Now they're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll give it to him again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. The run inside. It's off. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll do it himself. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Morgan. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Collins. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Shaw. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Just keeps swinging it. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to pass, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Oh, what a move to get room. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snagged in the middle. It's Shaw. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he missed it. No good. It's still a three-point game after the miss.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Delaware Blue Hens taking on the New Mexico State Aggies. Now back to your game at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Martin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Dropping back, it's Collins. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On the run, it's Morgan. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it on the option. There's a crease.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll test the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
The run inside. It's Shaw. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. He got the toe down. That's going to look spectacular on his social media, but not so much for the down and distance after he loses yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the offense on first down. Gives it on the option. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Martin. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. From the gun, looking for a man. Lofts one high and deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside, it's Morgan. Might have a chance. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On the option. Now the pitch. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. With the draw, it's Shaw. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Looking for space. It's Woods. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And this defense makes a big game-changing play late in the football game. You know what? Forget leaving it to your offense. Forget that. I'm going to take matters into my own hand. They get in the backfield. They force the safety. They take the lead. And now their offense has got the football in the 4th quarter in a great situation.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Collins. With the catch, it's Morgan.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it himself. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the ground, it's Martin. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Keeps it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Punt is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Dances away to buy time. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Going to take a shot on second and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it way down the field. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, we haven't called his number too much tonight, but that time coming up with a huge play down the field for this offense.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, Dave, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. He wants a big play here late. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the offense will have at least one more shot at this after the pass interference penalty gives them an untimed down. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf.
I hate this team.
Went right down to the final play. 3 consecutive.
All we had to do was hold the ball. We was there.
You can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This
We was there. We was right there.
They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think they need to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve.
13 to 12. What are we?
For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We don't want to win. We don't want to win. Kennesaw State was handing us the game all fourth quarter. They gave us a safety. And we still lost. I don't understand what we're doing. And now my QB probably finna lose because if I'm not mistaken, he was visiting this game. I'm going to bed. I can't. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Catch you next video. Don't forget to drink your water. I'm about to go crash out. Bye.